How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Feeling real good. I've been very busy, and the album is finally coming out, and that's exciting to me.
You know, I've only heard what we just heard. I literally just got the album, and haven't heard the whole thing. I hear it's fabulous, and maybe you could just give us a little of what else is on there and the whole vision of it.
Well, I think the warning sticker that's on it can tell you what's in the album itself, and the warning sticker says, warning, this album contains everything your parents hate, the government fears, and the church preaches against. Enjoy, Bill Hicks. So that'll give you an idea, and let's let not anyone be confused when they buy the album.
Okay. So you haven't lost your irreverence. The West Coast hasn't made you la-la.
No.
Still got your edge.
No, see, I see, people said that to me. Oh, we're afraid you go to L.A., you're going to lose your... I stay to myself. I am my own oyster, my own irritation, and my own pearl. Mm-hmm. I'm a self-contained ecological disaster.
What is it like for you out in L.A. now? I know you went out there to bump up your career and to make new connections, and how's it going?
It's going real well. I shook it all up. You know, I changed management, broke up with my girlfriend, and moved to L.A. I think I turning 30 pretty well. What about you? Don't be around me when I turn 40, Len.
Where are you living in L.A.?
I live in West Los Angeles,
mm-hmm.
which is west of L.A.
Tell us what you have and how much the rent is. Get real personal.
1 bedroom, $775. Giant 1 bedroom.
Giant 1 bedroom. You got a living room, a bedroom, and
secure
kitchen.
Garage parking that I've already had my car broken into and the stereo stolen. And they left all my tapes, which
That's the main thing.
That's the thing that bugged me the most. You tasteless scum. You didn't want my Michael Bolton and my Mariah Carey albums? No.
Now, I know you're maintaining your identity and integrity out there, but what's it like on a day-to-day basis being in L.A. with your point of view?
Well, as usual, Len, not unlike when I was in New York, I'm never there. You know, I'm out in the middle of the country, so... And what you want to know my point of view on that, it's on the album. I mean, you know, when you're there, I mean, I travel so much, and when you're there, you know, I just stay at home, you know. You want to know what my view of my home is? It's real nice. I don't have a bed, so I'll give you a whole view of the ceiling. That's what I look at all day. You
haven't tapped into a social scene out there yet?
No, I don't socialize, Len.
Really?
Not at all. It's real hard being a misanthrope in the up with people decade, but such is my lot. See, all these people are into this self-esteem thing out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're all into this get in touch with the inner child, and I found a picture of my inner child on a milk carton long ago, so it doesn't look very helpful.
So
actually, these people need to get in touch with their outer adult. That's what I think.
Tell us a little about the album. What are some of the topics you cover, and give us a little bit of the material, if you don't mind.
No, the album, we start off with the Clarence Thomas, which I call on the album Sex on Trial, because that's what it was in our puritanical throwback to the, I don't even know what era, the 50s, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
The idea that, you know, someone would be sexual in this world seemed to shock a lot of people.
Right.
And I stayed outright on the album that I love pornography and have hours of it on tape. Although my big fear, though, is that I'm going to die someday and my parents are going to have to come clean my apartment out. Find that porno wing I've been adding on to for years. There's going to be 2 funerals on that day. But anyway, it starts off with the sex on trial, and then we go into the war, you know, the Persian Gulf distraction, and all that it meant and all that it didn't mean.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about smoking, and, you know, all this is tied in with my basic little point of view, which is freedom. Mm-hmm. Personal freedom.
Mm-hmm.
That as long as you don't harm another human being or prevent their freedom, everything goes.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's anarchistic, or down south.
It sounds sensible.
It's satanic.
It sounds sensible to me. I don't know if this is on the album or not, Bill, but, you know, we're having these primaries. We're in the year of the presidential election, and it's getting very dramatic. What's your take on it?
Well, my take is that it's, you know, hopeless. And,
it's hopeless.
It's as usual. Well, a lot of stuff bugs me about it. Like, for instance, this whole moniker of Jerry Brown, Moonbeam Jerry Brown, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't really apply to the guy. Why is he a moonbeam? You know what I mean? Why do they consider him a flake? You know, I read this Times article where they breathlessly described how well he's doing in the primaries, and they go, this is a guy who went and worked with Mother Teresa and helped the cripples, and He went to Japan and studied Zen Buddhism. Those would be good things. I don't know where we lost that.
That's right.
But that would be a good man.
Exactly.
But anyway, and also when they call him Moonbeam, and everyone has conveniently forgotten that Nancy Reagan had an astrologer running the White House. You know, that's conveniently forgotten.
Right.
So basically what you're seeing is the establishment is not going to prevent any change, and it's hopeless.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that Leonard Cohen song, you know, the good guys lost. So
I think if we can get a Democrat in the White House, we might have a chance for stopping this terrifying drift to the right and get back on some kind of a moderate track at the very least. I don't think we're going to be saved in a Democrat, but I think we can improve things with it. Even Clinton, you know, I'll take Clinton. I don't care what they say about him. I'll take him over Bush any day of the week. If I voted for Dukakis last year, I'll certainly be happy with Clinton this year.
I voted for you, Len.
You did you?
I wrote you in.
I appreciate that.
Don't be surprised when the call comes.
Can only get 180 more million people to do that. I got the presidency locked.
You saying my vote doesn't count? Hussein is still in office, and CIA has a plot to get rid of him. It's worked with them before to get rid of world leaders. The only difficulty they're having is convincing Hussein to fly to Dallas. This seems to be once he's there, it's all wired. Yeah.
You see that bumper sticker? Hussein still has his job. Do you have yours? You know, I noticed you put the song Chicks Dig Jerks on the album.
That's right.
And now, I've never admitted this to our listeners. I played the song a couple of times on the show, and I've said it was executive produced by Bill Hicks. But do people know that you are the lead singer?
Dun dun dun. Scoop.
And the group Marblehead Johnson. It's really you singing.
Right. And playing guitar.
And playing guitar.
You know, it's like that. Everyone knows every comic wants to be a musician. Musicians want to be comics. But I went ahead and did it. What the hell? You know, and also, you know, the music kind of adds a different little light feel to my comedy, I think.